Hey guys, Fox here. For today's video I'm going to do a long overdue pickups video. I have a lot of stuff to go through here on this video, so I'm only going to do a brief ditty on each item I have to show you guys. If you guys have any questions or comments about any of them, just leave them in the comment box or send me a message. First up, the Zelda Hyrule Historia. Fantastic book, guys. Highly suggest any fan of Zelda pick up this book. It's got a lot of stuff on it. It's got a huge section on Skyward Sword, and then it's got the history of Zelda. It's also got a special 32-page manga in there. It's got concept art. It's gorgeous, guys. Highly suggest this. And next up is, for the Wii U, Lego City Undercover. Probably one of my favorite Lego games I've ever played. Lots of fun. It's kind of very Grand Theft Auto-ish, but there's a lot of quirky humor in it, and you collect building blocks, you know, the Lego blocks to build certain things. It's addictive, and it's a good just time waster. You just sit down and relax and play through this. There is one issue with it, and that's that it has pretty viciously long load times, but it's nothing to knock the game horribly about. So, yeah, guys, Lego City Undercover. Alright guys, up next is for the Nintendo Wii, and that's Pandora's Tower. Xseed was nice enough to bring this over to us folks over here in North America. I'm really looking forward to trying this game. It's actually up next on my games to play here, so looking forward to trying this title out. Alright guys, up next is for the Xbox 360, and that is Gears of War Judgment. I'm almost done with the campaign mode. I've mostly played quite a bit of multiplayer with a couple buddies of mine. It's pretty much just like Gears of War 3, except they've taken a few things out. It's nothing impressive, honestly, although it's still pretty fun. Alright guys, up next is another title for the 360, and that's Azura's Wrath. I've been eyeballing this game for quite a while, and I finally found it used for 20 bucks, which I thought was pretty fair. I haven't dove into it yet, but I've heard it doesn't take very long to beat, so I'll probably pop it in one of these days this week just to give it a playthrough. I'm looking forward to it. And yet another 360 title that I picked up for really cheap is something I've wanted to play for quite a while, and found it for only $6, and that's Dragon Age Origins. I've heard horror stories about the second one, but I've heard pretty decent things about the first one. And after watching quite a bit of, you know, Game of Thrones, I've been having a hankering to play games like Skyrim and Dragon Age. So, Dragon Age Origins. Alright guys, up next is a title for the PS2, and that is Unlimited Saga from Square Enix. I believe this game was released either early 2003 or late 2002. It was in between Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. It's an RPG I've never played, but I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. I've heard a lot of terribly great things about it, but not a lot of bad things either, so looking forward to giving it a try. Alright guys, up next is a title for the NES, and I actually got a boxed version. Mind you, it's not complete, nor is it in the best of condition, but nevertheless it is the box for Jackal. This is one of my favorite co-op games on the NES. Me and my friend used to play this all the time. Fantastic little title, guys. Jackal. Alright guys, up next is another title for the NES, and this one's complete in box, in pretty good condition, and that's Milon's Secret Castle. This game is extremely hard, never beat it when I was a kid, but I still kind of want to have it in my collection as something, you know, that of my childhood memory on the NES. Milon's Secret Castle, guys. Alright guys, up next are a couple titles for the original PlayStation, and the first one is Hoshigami. This is a RPG, like a strategy RPG from Atlas. Never played it, but I saw the Atlas title on it, or you know, the Atlas logo on it, and thought, well, I need this. I'm going to at least give it a shot. I'm sure I'll enjoy it and have fun with it, as most RPGs on the PlayStation 1. Alright guys, the second game for the PlayStation 1 is another title from Atlas made by NIS, and that's Rhapsody, a musical adventure. I've heard a lot of good things about this. Yet again, it's something else I have not played, but I'm hoping to, you know, dive into this summer. Hopefully we don't have a terribly large amount of good new releases coming out, so I can dive into a bunch of these RPGs. And the last game for the PlayStation 1 is something that I found at a Goodwill for $3, and that is the Grand Theft Auto Collector's Edition. And this pretty much comes with the original Grand Theft Auto, the London mission thing, and Grand Theft Auto 2. I don't own any of these, so when I saw this, I was like, oh, well, that'll be perfect to add to the collection. Alright guys, I lied. There's one more PlayStation 1 game that I did pick up, and I'm pretty happy about this one, as this is one of the higher value long box games on the PlayStation, and that is the Doom long box edition. What can I say? It's Doom. It's probably not as good as the PC, but I do like these long boxes, and this one's in incredible shape, guys. Happy to have Doom. And now we have a Sega Genesis game made by Sony, and that's Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse. Picked this up at a Goodwill. It doesn't have the instruction books, but at least it's still in its clamshell case. It's in need of some cleaning and a little TLC, but the game does work fine. Alright guys, next up is another Sega Genesis title. In this case, has definitely seen better days, but at least I got the case, and that's Echo the Dolphin. I'm going to have to do a lot of work on this case to get it clean again. Look at all that nasty right there. Gross. But I only paid $1 for it, so It's worth it. Shell doesn't even close all the way, see? I'll get it working. And up next, guys, we have something that I had when I was a kid but foolishly sold, but I finally have reacquired another copy of it. And this is my favorite Metroid game of all time, and that's Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. It's in great condition. Unfortunately, I'm going to get it boxed. Granted, I probably would have paid 3 times the amount for this if it was boxed, but I'm sure all of you know about Super Metroid. Alright guys, up next is my third Super Famicom game that I've gotten. I like finding these things because I like to get them complete in the box. They seem to be way easier to find than any Super Nintendo game complete in the box. So here it is, guys. It's Elfaria 2. I just really like this game. The cover kind of drew me in. It's a Hudson Soft game. Don't know much about it. I know it's an RPG. I might give it a shot even though I don't know what the hell I'll be doing, but this box is in amazing condition, guys. All the contents included. So you got your manual, full color. Got your game right here. And you got some ads, a little poster, a little baggie that the game even came in. That's pretty cool. I'm going to shove it into my Superboy here because that's the only thing I have that will play Super Famicom games. So, give me a second here. Works just great. Alright guys, last 2 of my pickups video here is going to be for the first one's for the 3DS, and that's Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Soul Hackers. Quite the mouthful there. Haven't started it yet because I am trying to finish up Fire Emblem Awakening first, but this will be the next title I will pop in there. This was originally released in Japan on the Saturn and the PlayStation. North America never saw this release here, so this is the first we get to see of this more than, I don't know, 14 years later? So probably more than that. But up the graphics and everything, get a music CD for the first print of this game too. And lastly is my very first Master System game that I found for a good price, and that is Wonder Boy in Monsterland. I don't own a Master System yet or a way to play it, but I plan on, after I get a few games, then I'll look into getting a Master System. So there we go, guys. Thanks for putting up with this very long and lengthy pickups video. Thanks for watching.